Hello, so today I'm going to teach you how to do the extruded boss feature in Solidworks. So we're going to create a new part and we're going to create our sketch in the front plane. So as a review, almost all of the part or model starts with a sketch, and specifically a fully enclosed sketch. Okay, so we need to draw our sketch in the front plane and we'll choose the corner rectangle. So we'll just review about the sketch, how to make it fully defined. So that's our first corner, then our second corner. So as we can see, this rectangle is still not fully defined. It's still underdefined, as you can see here at the bottom right corner. It says underdefined. As you can also see that the lines are color blue, so we want to make it color black, which entails that it is fully defined. So there are two ways to make this fully defined: by using sketch relation and adding dimension. So first things first is we have to anchor this rectangle to the fixed point, which is the origin. So we're going to select the origin and then the corner of the rectangle and then click coincident. Now the two sides are fully defined. We know that because the lines are now black. And then to make this other sides fully defined, we're going to add a dimension. Just input 5" and then this one is 3". Okay, so now our rectangle is fully defined and fully enclosed. How do you know it's fully enclosed? When the inside of the rectangle or any profile, any sketch, is color gray like this. Now I'm gonna show you what it's like for sketch to not be fully enclosed. So sometimes you think that you've drawn a rectangle that is fully enclosed like this if we zoom it out. But as you can see, if you zoom it in, so there's a small gap. So what do we need to do is make sure that the points really coincide with each other. So now it's fully enclosed. Or sometimes we overextend this line like this, and if we zoom it out, we cannot really see that it's fully what I mean is it's overextended. So we need to trim this line, and now it's fully enclosed. Okay, so we now have a fully enclosed and fully defined rectangle. So now we can proceed with the extruded boss. Now we'll go to the features tab and click extruded boss. We can see the preview of the extruded boss, and it has a thickness of 0.1". And we can change that to maybe 1, and it automatically updates the preview of the model, which is this yellow part. Now if we're happy with that, we can click OK. So that's how to use the boss extrude in SolidWorks. And we can edit it. We can edit the sketch by going to this feature design tree. Just right click sketch, which is sketch 1 is the sketch feature. So just right click and then click edit sketch, and we can easily edit the value of the sketch, and it will automatically update the sketch. Click it, the 3D model will also automatically update. So we can also edit the boss extrude feature. Just click it and then click edit feature. And we can click change its thickness, make it 2. So as you've noticed here, we're using the blind condition. So this list here is called the end condition of the extrusion. So right now we're using the blind end condition. So a blind end condition is where you can input a value of the length of the extrusion. So in our example, the length of the extrusion is 2 inches. Okay. We'll change this to 5 again, and then this one should be maybe 3. Okay. So we'll go back to the boss extrusion. Now, as you can see here, there are different types of end condition. The up to vertex, up to surface, offset from surface, up to body, and mid plane. So from up to vertex up to body, we cannot demonstrate that with just one body. So we can only do that with 2 or more bodies. So we're just going to proceed with the mid plane. So this one we can demonstrate it here. So as you can see here in the preview, like we're drawing the sketch in the front plane, right? See here, that's our plane where our sketch is being drawn. Now, as you can see in the preview, there's an extrusion going to the back and there's an extrusion going to the front. So that there's an extrusion from the sketch plane, which is the front plane, and the extrusion is 1 inch. And going forward, the extrusion is 1 inch. And what we input is 2 inch. So overall, the length of extrusion is 2 inch. But because we've selected mid plane, the extrusion is going in 2 different directions. And that is 1 inch going backward and 1 inch going forward. So that's what mid plane condition does. Okay. Now to show you the other end condition, we're going to duplicate this body. So just don't mind this. This is an advanced feature of Solidworks. We're going to copy this body. So now we have 2 bodies, and we're going to do a boss extrusion here in this face. So aside from drawing a sketch in the default plane, this 3 default plane, we can also sketch in a surface of a part or a model. So like this surface. So we're going to right click it and then click sketch. Now we're in sketch mode. As you can see in the upper right corner, there's this okay, I don't know what to call this button again. If you see this button, that means we are in sketch mode. So we're going to select this circle this time. Okay, we're going to click on the surface, and as you can see, it is still not fully defined, so we'll make it fully defined by just adding dimension to it. Maybe 2.5. So 2.5 here. I guess 1 or maybe 1.5. Okay, that's right. Then still you need to add a diameter and make it 1.5. Okay, it's now fully defined. Now we're ready to do the boss extrusion. So as you can see, this is the blind end condition, and the length of extrusion is 1 inch. So we already did that. So next is through all. Now if we click through all, what will happen is the extrusion will end at this surface of the other body. It will end the extrusion at the full extent of the geometry. So this is the end point of our geometry. So it will end on the surface. Click OK. See, our extrusion ends here in the surface. Next is up to next. So what will happen is the extrusion will terminate at the next surface or next body. So it will end here. Next is up to vertex. Now, as you can see here in this part, it is prompting us to input a vertex. So this end condition is up to vertex. So we need to input a vertex to where we want the termination of the extrusion to happen. So if we click on this vertex, there you go. So the termination ends here. Now if we want, and also the vertex one will be shown here in the prompt. Now if we want another vertex, maybe we can click this one here. So as you can see, it ends in this vertex. We can go to the top view, and you can clearly see here that the end of the extrusion ends with this vertex that we've selected. Okay, so that's up to vertex. Next is up to surface. So it's the same with the vertex, where it's prompting us to input a face or a plane. We can select that one as our face, or we can select this one. If we have a plane here, we can also do that. I'll just show it to you. We'll create maybe a plane here. Remove it a bit. Maybe we'll increase this to, I don't know, 2. Maybe a little bit farther, 5. Now we have a new plane. So we want this extrusion to end here. So instead of up to select, we're going to select a plane instead of a surface. We'll select this plane. So as you can see, the extrusion ends in plane 1. So that's how up to surface works. Next is offset from surface. Now, so the maybe we'll select the surface, so it would be much clearer. So as you can see, we've selected this face 1 here, but we can have an offset from that surface and input a value. The current value is 1 inch, so that means that from this surface it should end right here, right? The extrusion would end right here, but since we've inputted an offset of 1 inch, the extrusion move back 1 inch from the surface that we've selected, like that. We'll input another maybe 2. So as you can see, extrusion move back maybe 5. Okay, so that's offset from surface. Next is up to body. So same with up to vertex, up to surface. It's prompting us to select a solid surface body. We don't have a surface body, we have a solid body. So by the way, you can look the solid bodies here in the feature manager tree. So right now we have this body and this body. This body is taken as 1 because what we did was, when we created this, we merge it to this body. So if we uncheck this one, what will happen is this new cylinder that we've created will be a separate body from this. So click OK. So as you can see, we now have 3 bodies. This one, and this one. Okay. So that's how merge works. So the last one is up to body. So it's prompting us to select a body. So we're going to select this, and it will, the extrusion will end at the first surface of the body that we've selected. Okay. So that's the last end condition. Okay, that's it. So that's how to do the extruded boss feature in SolidWorks. Next is I'm going to discuss to you the extruded cut. It's more or less the same concept with the extruded boss, so it would be easy for you to understand it. Okay, bye.